So, Cuba's economic situation has seriously deteriorated in recent years, and the situation now is even more dire due to the U.S. blockade that has ramped up since January. But energy from the sun has become a way to literally keep the lights on for some parts of Cuba. The island has faced a U.S. embargo for more than 60 years, meaning very little economic trade between the U.S. and Cuba has occurred, even though the archipelago of Cuba lies just a little over 90 miles away from Florida. Now, President Trump has signed an executive order establishing that he will impose damaging tariffs on goods from countries that supply oil to Cuba. This threat might be weakened by the U.S. Supreme Court's decision on February 20th that Trump's tariffs are illegal. However, a lot remains to be seen in terms of how that will be reflected in Cuba's situation. Currently, the situation is dire. Trash is piled up in the streets because there isn't enough gas for garbage trucks. Shelves at stores are empty, and Cuban residents are living without electricity for large parts of the day. Since the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro in January, these blackouts have intensified. In many areas, they exceed 20 hours a day. On February 18th, the Cuban state-owned company Unión Eléctrica de Cuba announced that there would be simultaneous blackouts, and especially during peak consumption hours. However, the installation of solar panels has eased the situation for some residents. According to Cuba's Ministry of Energy and Mines, more than 800 megawatts were generated from solar energy for the first time during a segment of the day on February 10th, and 900 megawatts the following day. To be clear, this amount of renewable energy is not sufficient for a country with a population of more than 9 million people, but it is clear that energy sovereignty, especially in the Caribbean, is achieved with solar panels.